Do 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 Luce 101. Bonjour tout le monde. Hello. I'm back to my Make a Luce Out of You channel. Today I'm going to teach a little bit about the setup for matching your bridge to your archtop, your violin. This is the unorthodox method because um, in the orthodox method, you're having different kind of tools than what I'm using. Um, you go to a violin lab, like say in the city, and a violin maker will match your bridge to your violin using a knife and some powder, and just fantastic workmanship, just the best. And so, like all other videos, if you want to learn how to do things um, the right way, if you want to become a violin maker, please look up the Kevin Lee Luthier, and you can learn there and or get guided to a proper places to become orthodox. Here I'm going to teach you today unorthodox methods we've adapted in maybe this century. Um, I'm a luthier. I work on almost all instruments. I'm a flute maker, so I'm making next to paper thin measurements in order to make sure that the proper harmonic overtones are sounding in your flute. So I'm learning that, well, these kind of paper thin measurements and the law of nature on measurements, it goes for all instruments. So, uh, like in French, we say sacoche is on the you nailed it. I guess is one of the. There's got to be better expressions in English. So on the mark, on the line, fitting like a glove. What are some more of those expressions? You can't get better than you know than than these methods that I'm going to show you for the unorthodox matching bridge to your violin. So here we go. I'm going to start with put the medio fino aside, and this is your violin table. I'm going to put a nice little sponge cushion for the scroll, and an old leather that I've been using for years, so I still use it. And maybe some balancing the violin cushions. And so yeah, when people say, what does your table look like? That's my table, size of the violin. Look at that, so sweet, so nice and comfy and comfortable. It's not moving. So here what we're going to be doing is moving the bridge back and forth like this. I might have made another video, I don't know, but I certainly didn't show how to set it up in the other video. So okay, there's the beginning. I'm having this 220 grit sandpaper. It's brand new. It's nothing on the other side to not to damage your patina, your varnish. Um, so we're going to put that there, and we're having our traditional rope. This part is traditional, actually. Using a rope is most traditional to violin making. I'll show many techniques on my channel of what the rope was actually used for. And so I'm going ever so um, gentle, you know, not to abuse the spruce or the varnish. This rope is not that abrasive. Like, it's a natural cotton and it won't stretch, and or just enough. It won't. It's not abrasive, but with enough pressure, it'll hold the sandpaper where we want it without using pressure or glue or tape or anything stupid like that. Pardon me. So yeah, I've been around, you know, working on instruments without the right tools, and it's just like a horror movie. It's always better to have the right stuff. Let's see if we can maybe go here. Um, I want it to be tight right where we are going to be moving the bridge. So okay. So rope clamping technique here. It's going to keep the sandpaper, you know, as much as possible. It's going to help us keep it in place as much possible. So I'll make an X here, and maybe what's going to happen, maybe I'll put something under the X, making a little bit more pressure, just a little bit more, not too much more. So I'll say like maybe something about a 1/4 inch, maybe like this, and let's see if we got enough rope. Yep. Alright, look at that. So just enough rope. I'm not putting very much pressure at all here. Just à peine, we say in French. Okay, so here we go. And there is our setup. Nothing too tight. Just enough so that the sandpaper, it's going to help us, you know, keep the sandpaper in place. I got myself a little line where I'm going to be working. So parallel here already on the sandpaper, parallel to the F-hole notches, which is where your bridge is going to go. So I've showed you guys in another uh, uh, film how that works. So I'm not going to do it in this film. I just wanted to show you the setup. So there's the setup. Then in the other film, I'll show you see very clearly how, well, you're going to choose the side of the bridge that is usually it's chosen for you. This is a dud. A little bit, I don't know, must have came from one of my customers' fiddles. I must have replaced their bridge for them, and I'm holding on to this one for, well, if in case I need parts from it, and or to show, let's make small videos like this, um, because the actual bridge I'm going to use for the Schweitzer is going to be one of the LR bags, because I'm turning this girl into a electric Schweitzer. It's going to be electrifying. Excuse me. Yeah, okay, so here we go. The movements, remember to keep parallel, okay, with at all times. You have many points of reference for parallel with your eyes. If you're good with your hands and your fingers, and wear glasses if you need them. Slowly from side to side, you're going to start getting that natural curve. Make sure you're right where the F-hole, you know, where the notch is. The back notch, I would say, is you're more where it's going to go. And so going back and forth like this, major amounts of you're going to save time here, so because it makes your curve pretty quick. And then like in the other video, see, you can see almost the feet there are almost touching this guy. So And then, so in the other video, I show the same technique from front to the back, and ever so slowly, and keeping it straight and vertical and gentle from front to back, stopping where your notches, where you made your first mark. And so there you go, guys, and all you unorthodox luthiers out there, uh, violin makers. Yeah, so enjoy working on your instruments. Until next time, and outro.